miller's field that summer night. We carved our hearts in fading light. Your laughter sparkled like fireflies glow. That fence still keeps what we let go.
You said forever with trembling hands, dreams as wild as the shifting sands. We were young and time was kind. Love was easy, truth was blind.
The fence where we carved our name still stands through sun and rain. Wood may fade, but it remains. The fence where we carved our name.
I left this town to chase the sound. Thought the world was lost, then found. But every road that I retraced led me back to that same place.
I stayed here when the leaves turned gold.
Kept that story like it's told.
Sometimes I walk there after rain and touch the fence and feel again.
Do you still see our letters there?
Faded deep, but still they care.
Do they whisper who we were?
Every breeze reminds, I swear.
Time moved on, but hearts don't change. At the fence where we carved our names.
The fence where we carved our names
Still sings those old refrains.
Two young souls, no one to blame.
The fence where we carved our names.
Now we stand where we began.
Older hearts, same trembling hands.
We smile and laugh through time's remains. By the fence where we carved our names. The dust still shines where the sunlight breaks.
Ruin walls and time it takes. We carved our names on the weathered beam. Said forever and we meant that dream. I still sweep the floor come every spring. Hear your laughter and everything. That barn still smells of sweet July. A whispered hope beneath the sky.
In the barn we used to dream in, under stars and summer rain.
Where love was young and hearts were free, and time forgot our pain.
I chased the wind, grew selling right.
Lost my way in sleepless nights.
But when I close my eyes again, I'm back
Where we began.
I left the door just half ajar.
Like you might walk back from afar.
That barn still hums when twilight, with ghosts of love that still recall.
Do you still hear the crickets sing every dusk they start to ring? Do you still feel that summer's breath? It lingers soft, love never left.
Though years have blown like autumn wind, we're still inside that barn again. In the barn we used to dream in,
where hay still holds our names.
The world grew wide but hearts stayed small,
still burning in those flames.
Now the moonlight paints that door
just like it did before.
And in the quiet evening spin,
we dream where we once dreamed in. In the barn we used to dream in, under sighs and summer rain.
Left my boot by the door that day, said I'd be gone, but not to stay.
Chasing dreams on the edge of town, never thought they'd pull me down.
You said I'll wait with your coffee warm, through every night, through every storm.
The seasons turned and let us stop. Still those boots will never drop.
old boots by the door, still covered in dust, like the promises we forgot to trust. Time moves on, but love stands still by that
Door, I know it will. I came back when the years turned cold, found the porch light dim and old,
but in the dark I saw them there.
those worn out boots, that silent prayer. I never could throw them away. They spoke of you in their quiet way. Every night I touch those heels and wonder if your heart still feels.
The road was long and I lost my song,
But the boots stayed here where hearts belong.
I walked too far to see the truth.
Love never left, it waited in this room.
Time can fade, but souls restore,
Like old boots by the door.
old boots by the door, they still remain. Through every joy, through every pain, they walk through years, they've seen it all.
Still waiting for
Now we stand where the floorboards creak, the years behind us, the words we seek.
Love comes home, though hearts may roam, in those boots that never moved alone.
I still hear the church bell ring down that dusty lane in spring.
Down dusty lane in spring.
Off the steam on Mama's porch.
Dreams so bright they lit my torch. I hung the sheets where sunlight fell. You waved from where the daisies well.
Said you'd come back when the harvest through. Sweet Creek sky still waits for you. Sunday morning in Sweet Creek town, where hearts were light and time slowed down. Every prayer and every
Still whispers you're around.
I took the train, chased silver lines,
Through smoky bars and neon signs.
but every stage and every crowd
Couldn't drown that hometown sound. I watched the river paint the sky, wrote your name then said goodbye.
but every dawn that lights this town
Feels like your voice still all around. Do you still hum that gospel tune?
every time I see the moon.
Do you miss the fields, the old wood swing?
I miss the way your laughter rings.
Sweet Creek's wind still carries us home, no matter how far we roam.
Sunday mornings in Sweet Creek town, still feel your heartbeat all around. From maple shade to chapel ground, that love can still be found.
Now I stand where the sunlight breaks, with all the love this heart still takes.
Sweet Creek smiles through years gone by,
where Sunday mornings never die.
dreams were young.
With a rusty truck and songs half sung.
Thought the city lights could make me shine,
but they just blow the ties that bind. You wrote one line before you left.
said I'll be back, just need my breath. But seasons change, the letters stop, still my hope was never dropped. The road back home ain't paved. It's rough with things we've braved. Through the gravel, dust and pain, I still see your face in the rain.
I've seen miles of dreams grow thin,
Lost some fights I couldn't win,
but through the cracks and the mistakes,
it's love that bends, not breaks.
I kept your boots beside the door,
Your laugh still haunts this wooden floor.
and every time the thunder rolls, it's your name the wind still holds. I'm coming home though the road's unkind.
I light the porch so you can find
The years may scar, but hearts still save.
what's real don't need to be paid.
Still lead where love is brave.
The road back home ain't paved, but it's where my heart's been saved. Through every storm and road I've crossed, it's you I found in what I'd lost. Now the night falls, stars are kind. The dirt road hums the past behind.
Love ain't smooth, but it's still brave.
On the road back home that ain't paved. The road back home ain't paved, but it's where my heart's been saved. Through every storm and road I've crossed, it's you I found in what I'd lost.
On the road back home that ain't paved.
Whispering through the ride, 1,000 memories passing by. Your hair was gold like the setting flame, and I still hear the wind say your name.
We chased the dust beyond the hill, hearts wide open, time stood
voices in the grain field calling soft and low, echoes of the love we used to know. Though the seasons fade and dreams may fall, the voices in the grain field
still know it all.
I left that town and the road was long,
Tried to find where I belong,
but every mile the wind would play
that same old tune from yesterday.
I stayed behind where summer stayed,
In that field where we would lay,
I'd hear your name in every breeze,
like the hush between the trees.
Do you still walk where the weed sways wide?
Every evening by the countryside,
Do you hear me when the twilight hums?
the wind still whispers he'll come,
And the fields remember everything,
from the first hello to the final spring.
voices in the grain fields sing our refrain, soft as tears and sweet as rain. Every rustle knows our song, in that place where hearts belong.
Now we stand in the golden glow,
Older souls, but still we know
love don't fade, it just remains in the voices through the grain.
in the voices through the grain. I took that old road out of town, left my heart where dreams are found.
Every mile was just your face, fading slow in the rearview haze.
I watched your taillights disappear
through the fog of another year. The coffee's cold, the porch lights dim, but I still wake to think of him.
miles between the memories, stretching like the dawn.
Time keeps moving,
But the feeling's never gone.
through the rain and rust, through the years that bleed, there's miles between the memories and the love we still need. I've seen new towns, I've chased the sky,
But nothing feels like your goodbye
the stars out west don't shine the same.
since I whispered your name.
Hum our song when the nights turn long, pretend you're here where you belong. The radio fades but my heart won't mend, it's you I hear at every bend.
Do you still stand by that willow tree?
Every dusk it waits for me,
Do you hear me in the passing rain?
every drop still says your name. Distance can't undo what's true, every mile just leads me back to you.
Miles between the memories,
but I still see your
don't fade, it just drifts slow
through the miles where our hearts still go. Someday these roads might meet again, where forever once began.
Till then I'll keep your melody
across the miles between the memories.
There's a stack of letters on the windowsill, faded words, but I can feel them still. Your hand once traced those lines so true. Now they're all I have of you.
The porch light glows through the midnight haze. I still wait where we spend our days. Every word you wrote I keep so near, like your voice still calling here.
Letters from the porch light glowing through the years, every word still shining through my tears.
Though the night moves on, I can't let go. Your love still lives in that golden glow.
I wrote you songs by the candle flame, dreamed our hearts would stay the same. But life runs wild and time runs thin, and I still feel you deep within.
I'd read your name where the paper fades, and whisper prayers the porch light made. If love could travel through the dark, it'd find your soul and leave its mark. I see your shadow by the screen door light.
I hear your voice in the quiet night.
Maybe hearts don't ever part, they just live on and where they start.
Letters from the porch light, carried by the breeze, whispering love through the willow trees. No matter where the years may lead, your light's the only one I need. So I'll keep the porch light burning slow
for the one my heart still knows.
Letters fade,
but love remains
in the porch light's glow again. Porch lights glow on the dealing wood. Grandpa's story's old but good. He'd hum a tune about days gone by,
as the evening train rolled through the sky.
I'd sit beside him swinging slow, watch the fireflies start to glow. He'd smile and say life moves fast, but the heart remembers what will last.
Grandpa's porch and the evening train carry dreams that still remain. Through the smoke, through the song, that's where love keeps rolling on. He'd sip his coffee on that line, said every goodbye
Takes its time.
And when that whistle cut the breeze,
He'd say, that sound sets my soul at ease.
now that porch still feels like home.
Though I walk its boards alone,
I hear his voice in every chain.
of that distant evening train.
Doo-doo-doo.
You still hear the rails complain.
Every dusk they call your name.
Do you feel him in the amber light?
He's in the wind each summer night.
Though he's gone, he rides again on the porch in the evening train.
Grandpa's porch and the evening train whispers softly through the rain. Every note, every refrain brings him back again. Now we sit where he once stayed, in that glow where time won't fade, and we wave when night rolls in to the porch and the evening train.
We were barefoot kids on the river bend, carving our names where the willows bend. That muddy stream held dreams so wide and washed away our tears with pride.
I still remember your laughter's tone, the way the sunlight made it home. The current whispered where we'd go, but the river always seemed to know.
The river that raised us still runs through our veins, through every joy and every pain. No matter how far these hearts may roam, that river will always bring us home.
I left for roads the world had made, chasing shadows that slowly fade. But every road, no matter how far, leads back to where the waters are.
I stayed behind where the lilacs bloom, waiting through years and old monsoons. Each spring I'd watch that river rise and feel you there beneath the skies.
The river carried our laughter sound
And kept the memories that we found.
through every storm and every scar.
It told me where you are.
The river knows the truth we keep in waters wide and stories deep. The river that raised us still sings our song through every right and every wrong. No matter how far these hearts may roam, that river will always bring us home.
we stand where it all began.
Hand in hand by the river span.
The years have gone, but love remains,
Flowing softly through our veins.
the river that raised us still runs through our veins, through every joy and every pain. No matter how far these hearts may roam, that river will always bring us home. Fireflies dance on your summer dress. You smile beneath that moonless. My old guitar lay on my knee,
And the night hums sweet. You strummed a tune with your calloused hand. Said love's a song that don't understand. We sang till dawn with tangled dreams, and laughter stitched through the seams.
fireflies and old guitar strings played our hearts on silver wings. Every note was young and true. That night the stars belonged to you.
Years rolled by like a passing tune, but I still see you beneath that moon.
The frets are worn, the fireflies gone, but the melody lingers on.
I hum that song on quiet nights, where memory flickers soft and bright. Every chord still pulls me near to that boy I loved right here. Do you still dream where the fireflies glow?
Every summer they still show.
Do you hear that old guitar sing?
It hums your name on every string.
Time can fade most everything,
But not fireflies and old guitar strings. Fireflies and old guitar strings echo love the daylight brings. Every note still calls your name, through the wind, through the flame. So here we stand where we used to sing.
two hearts tied to the same old string.
In that glow the memory clings of fireflies and old guitar strings. I pass passed by that old schoolyard where the grass grew wild and scarred. The pain's long gone, the chains still moan, like ghosts that don't know they're alone.
I touch the seat where we once wayed, under skies that never seem to fade. Your voice was soft, your hand was warm. We swore we'd stand through every storm.
Now there's rust on the swing set, dust on our dreams. The years roll by like quiet streams.
What once was gold now softly fades, but I still feel you in the shade.
Remember how we carved our names in the wood beneath that frame?
I checked today, it's barely there, but I still feel you in the air. I still hum that song we made while the evening light turns gray.
Every note still tastes like June,
every word still holds your tune. Do you ever dream of that hill?
every night I'm swinging still.
Would you go back if time allowed?
I would love without a doubt.
The chains may creak, but hearts still say,
Where there's rust on the swing set, there's rust on the swing set, but not on our hearts.
the paint has peeled, but love won't part. Every creak and every cry still sings our names beneath the sky.
Now the stars lean low and kind,
As memories blur the lines of time,
though the metal fades to red,
our love still swings where angels tread.
the road was long, the miles were great, but I could smell home from miles away.
Rain on the roof, the porch light glow, and the pine trees whispered soft and low.
I left the lamp where you once stood,
by the window carved of cedar wood. Watch each storm roll down the hill and pray your heart remembers still.
Home smell like rain and pine, where your hand once rested in mine. The years rolled on, but time can't hide the scent of love that stayed inside.
I chased the neon, the noise, the fame, but nothing ever felt the same.
City lights don't wash the pain of a heart that still knows rain.
I wrote you letters I'd never seen, told the wind where my heart went. Each drop that fell upon the pine felt like a whisper, you're still mine.
Do the fields still hum that tune?
Every dusk and every June,
Do you still light that porch at night?
it burns for you in candlelight.
Though the years have blurred the line, home still smells like rain and pine. Home smelled like rain and pine, through the heartbreak and the time. We were young, but love was true. That scent still leads me back to you.
Now we stand where the rivers meet. The air's still soft, the ground's still sweet.
Home's not walls or roads we find. It's rain, it's pine, it's you and I. That summer night the world stood still. You lit the lanterns on the hill.
The lake was calm, the stars were wide, and time was on our side. The glow reflected in your eyes, like fireflies beneath July skies.
You said love don't fade, it only drifts.
Then kissed me through the mist.
Lanterns by the lake, still burning slow, where hearts like ours learn to glow. Every ripple tells our song,
Where the light of love lives on. I left to chase some city flame, but every night I'd say your name.
the wind would hum that old refrain. By the water soft like rain.
I stayed behind where dreams still gleam, by that lake within the stream. I'd light one lantern every year for the love that kept you near. Did you see them floating far? They reached you where your memories are.
I saw their glow across the bay.
That's my heart that never went away.
Lanterns by the lake, our love's refrain. Through the years, through joy and pain, though the shorelines change and fade, the light we lit remains. Now we stand
Where we began,
lanterns floating,
hand in hand.
and the lake still keeps our flame.
Where time forgot our name.